A lucky win. The escape artist done it again. I don't know what to say. The game was that boring. The tactics was that negative. Solskjaer was so coward at home. How can you be a coward at home playing West Brom near enough bottom of the league? I don't get it. I'm finding it hard to even keep supporting this guy, because I think everybody in world football know Solskjaer ain't good enough for United. But you know what? I'm not even gonna get onto that right now because it's pointless. Man might as well strap himself in the seat and prepare for the ride, because I don't see Solskjaer going anytime soon. Unless he carry on picking that team. If he carry on picking this team, then might be gone quicker than he expect. Because I don't know how Matic and Mato are getting in the team before Donny, Greenwood, even Dan James, who had a good international break. We're playing West Ham. If you haven't got confidence in them players, especially Dan James, which you sanctioned to buy, then it was pointless buying him. We're at home, we're playing West Brom, and we've got two defensive midfielders. Manchester United playing at home, playing against West Brom, two defensive midfielders. And you get people saying, oh, we need to give other team respect and that because we're not the United of all. Yeah, so what you're saying here, we need to just accept this mediocreness what's going on at the club, right? Because as a United fan, there's certain games that I don't care, we should be winning regardless of what United we are now. And if you drop the standards, start thinking, oh, this team's pretty good and that, I don't want to hear that. We're Manchester United, we should go in every game knowing we're gonna win. Even if we get beat, yeah, you should have the mentality of going in every single game as a Manchester United player. Yo, we're going for a win. That's it, nothing else should be acceptable. And then Solskjaer comes in again. It's gonna be tough against a quality team like West Brom. West Brom is not a quality team, and I'm not being disrespectful or nothing. They are not a quality team. It might be an okay team, as push a good team, but to me, no. They're teams that at home United should be winning comfortable 3-4-0. With people like Dan James and Mason Greenwood on the pitch and a couple of senior players. And you'll get people say, yeah, but it's not the Fergie era. So what, I'm supposed to drop my expectation because we've got a manager in charge? And I know for the fact he wasn't happy with the result, even though we got the win, which, to be honest, that's what was important. I know for the fact he's not happy with it. And if he is happy with it, then shows you where we are at a club, as a club. And I don't know why the whole squad has to suffer for Harry Maguire. And I'm not going to say for our centre-back or nothing, for Harry Maguire, because clearly the two defensive midfielders are there to protect our centre-backs. So therefore we take out one creative player, which we struggle to create chances. So why would you put on one less creative or attacking player for a defensive player at home at Big Old Trafford against West Brom? Do you know how pathetic that is? You're talking about we need to respect teams and that. We need to respect ourselves and our legacy. That's what we need to do. Trying to tell me I need to lower my expectation as a United fan because we're not that good. when I look at our squad and see the players in our squad, I don't think my expectation is unrealistic, and that's the truth. And then it's that frustrating. You have people questioning Bruno Fernandes. I don't know how you can do that, but if you see in my previous videos, I said, yeah, there is no way I'll be drawn into comparison between Pogba and Bruno, or pitting our players against each other. I said that from way before people started doing it with Martial and Rashford, because there's no point causing division between the team and the fan base over two of our best players. Yeah, the fact in the matter is, Bruno is doing it. Pogba should be doing it a lot more than he has been doing it. But there's no way you should have fans saying Bruno is this and that. Of course Bruno is going to lose the ball. He's the one who tries to make things happen. Like I always said about Fred, when Fred gets the ball and he looks up, he wants to play that pass straight away. Now you put that to Matic, who gets the ball, puts his hand out to try all the defenders off while he sidestep like a crab. But then it's pony. We went on a mazza with Fred, Pogba and Bruno in centre midfield. I don't know why we've not seen that. I don't know if Solskjaer is trying to be stubborn, or I don't know what, because Donny van der Beek is sitting there on the bench. I won't say nothing about Mata's quality with the ball or on the ball. I won't never say that, because Juan Mata is a top player, but he's just not got the legs to be playing from the start. And Donny van der Beek is just as good or just as effective as Mata with legs. So why is he not in the team? I don't get it. What does the kid have to do? I thought he played decent in the international. Same with Scotty, who's hell of a lot more mobile than Matic, and I think McTominay at this point now is better than Matic. And I still can't believe he took Tuanzebe out because of that incident against Istanbul, where Harry Maguire is your captain. He should have his defense organized and in line. He shouldn't have had all the players pushed to one side. He's the captain in it, our leader. Rashford, I can't really say nothing about Rashford, because Solskjaer is doing it again, overplaying him. He had an injury 2 days prior to the game. Why are you forcing it? And while we're at it, I thought Telles in bits played good. Like, you see that he's just trying to attack that left wing at any chance he get. And he's got that look, them interfeet, little touch and go passing. Yeah, he did alright. But like I said, I didn't think Rashford had the best of the game. Martial, that chance, like, it's easy to say Martial could have scored or should have scored. Like, when I first watched the game, I was like, how is he missing that? He should have just put his foot through it and this and that. But when you watch the replay and see and like get the views like what you get on Sky Sports and all the other ones, that he only had one corner he could hit, and that was the corner that he hit. Maybe he didn't get as firm a contact, but you cannot knock the save from Sam, because that was a good save too. But more than likely, I would always say a striker should score if he gets a clearing or shot on goal, but he had a defender to the left hand side of him, so he couldn't have gone across the keeper. He only had to go in the bottom corner. But I'm not bothered about, if we're creating chances like that, they'll eventually score. But when our strikers are getting one, maybe two chances between them, and I'm not blaming Bruno, I'm blaming the team selection and our pattern of play that's non-existent. Because if you want to win game, look, right, we've had a macker start to the season, and now I think we're a point clear of City, if I'm not mistaken. Right, so why are you not putting your best team out in the league from now? Why are we not seeing Pogba, Fred, Bruno and Van der Beek in the team? Even if you're not going to play Pogba or Van der Beek, let's try the three up front with Martial, Rashford and Cavani. Me personally, I'd rather see Marshall down the centre, but change up. We've got enough squad depth, I feel, that you can change the attacking a little bit, come with a different style. It's just boring, man. Watching Solskjaer, watching the Solskjaer's team is boringer than Mourinho. I'm telling you now, it's more boring than watching Solskjaer. At least we knew what Mourinho was gonna do. The bus was gonna get parked, and if we get one, that was it. Alright, if we didn't get one, then we struggled. But Solskjaer's got better players than Mourinho. Do you know what I'm saying? So, and as an attacker, a striker, how can you make your team play so dead? How can you not have a pattern, a play, or a strategy to attacking? I was watching something the other day. It's a little thing I watch on YouTube with all how they put up all the formation and how players are set up on the pitch. And I watched Lampard's, and that is it Frank de Boer. I'm not too sure. I think it's Frank de Boer, and I see how they put a system across what they believe in. I've never seen Solskjaer put a system in play and say, you know what, this is how we're gonna play. This is how we're going on from now. It's Maka, absolutely Maka. And we robbed West Brom yesterday because it was definitely a penalty. Whether it would have ended 1-1, it's a different story. And David back to his best. Forget them people who wanted you out about Dean Henderson and that. No disrespect to you, Dean. I'm just atting them people who wanted the Gea out. But that's all I wanted to say. I didn't even think the video would go for this long, because it was a pathetic game. Everything about it, the tempo, team selection, attitude. Solskjaer talking about the players was nervous before the game. That's you. You're the manager, so if you're nervous, yeah, the players are nervous. You can't be at Old Trafford coming up against West Brom and be nervous. Before I started the video, I was reading that old thing that Berbatov said when he called out his team and said teams was already beat before they get on the pitch. That's the mentality you have to have, regardless of how far we fell in from where we was. Don't come and tell me I need to lower my expectation. The players need to raise their level, or should I say the coaching staff or the manager. Something needs to change anyway. But that's all I want to say. As always, like, subscribe and share the video.